So should we be worried that constant Moshiach talk, and when Moshiach did not come when we expected it to happen, might weaken the belief in Bias HaMashiach? And being that we want to preserve that Amunah and make sure that it stays intact, maybe we shouldn't talk about Mashiach all the time, and especially get people's hopes high. I think that would be a problem only when we really have a lack of understanding of what Emunah is. Emunah is feminine. In Emunah, we are recipients. We are receiving. We are accepting. Emunah is not a projection of self. Emunah is a reality, a truth that is being projected and shining into our soul, and that's why we're convinced of that reality, whatever the reality is. So for instance, what do we believe in Hashem? We have to differentiate between seichel, intelligence, and emunah. Emunah is equal by every Jew, because emunah has nothing to do with the individual. Emunah is God's truth being projected onto every neshama. As the Alter Rebbe says in Tanya, in Perek Yud Ches, the reason why Jews believe in the Eibishter, and it doesn't make a difference their status of learning and status of holiness and so on and so forth. The reason why Jews believe in the Eibishter is because Hashem Echad Meir B'Nishmasam, because the one God is illuminating into their souls. So for instance, if you went to sleep and you thought that sunrise is going to be at 7 o'clock in the morning. Meanwhile, sunrise is at 6 in the morning, and you don't have a good window shade. You don't have a good curtain. So you were planning to sleep till 7. And based on all your calculations, you probably didn't investigate too much, but let's say you don't have access to figure it out, but your calculations were that the sun will not be up till 7 in the morning. But meanwhile, the sun came up at 6, and it's shining right through the window, and those beams of light wake you up. So even if, according to yourself, your understanding, there are no rays of the sun right now, that is completely irrelevant. You will wake up because the rays of the sun shining upon you don't have to be created by your mind. They don't exist because you decided they exist. They exist independently of your thinking. And that's what Amunah is. It's independent of whether we decided it is or not. Hashem makes himself visible to the neshama. His powerful rays shine into us to the point that he is undeniable. What a person can do, chas v'shalom, is to create certain blockages that we don't feel that emunah. To restore a person's emunah, all you need is to remove the separations and allowing that powerful radiance of God to be sensed in the neshama. Just like it is with Hashem himself, it is also regarding Mashiach. Mashiach is a truth, it's a reality, it's a godly entity. Whether it's Melech HaMashiach, Mashiach himself, whether it's the era of Mashiach, whether it's the Beis HaMikdash HaShlishi, whether it's Olam Haba, Tchias HaMesim, these are absolute truths, and they are emanating light already from the future. They're emanating their truths into our neshamas, and that's why we believe in them. So therefore, no matter how many questions, no matter how many frustrations we have, it doesn't weaken the emunah one iota. Quite on the contrary, as time is passing, we are moving much closer to the days of Mashiach, and those powerful beams of Mashiach light is only becoming more intense, and therefore we keep on believing, and our emunah becomes stronger and stronger and more powerful as time goes by.